Okay, welcome back. Anyway, this is like our third installment of two old stoned hippies cooking. Anyway, I'm going to cook Tollhouse cookies. Whoops, how about if I put it the right way? There you go. And I have everything laid out for the most part, and we're trying different angles. Tired of seeing just my back? Well, hopefully things will change. Here we go. Okay. First thing you want to do is turn up your oven to 375. So I put it on 375 degrees and it's heating up behind us. Now, got to put on the specs, and according to the recipe on the back, takes 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. So, yeah, 2 1/4. So, see how I spread it off. There's 2 cups and 1/4. And you can hear the oven saying, hey, we're all heated up, ready to go. So now I need a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda. Level it off there. And I think it's a teaspoon of salt. There you go. Now I'll find a little whisk that I didn't have ready to go, but that's okay. And we'll stir that baby up, get all the ingredients together. It really does help to do that. I know a lot of you probably just dump it all in, but it really does help to mix it up. Or I have found it does. Use your own judgment. Now then, says I need some softened butter. So there's my softened butter. Not brother, but butter. That's 2 sticks in there. And then you need 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. There's 1/4. And 1/2. With the new core math, I'm afraid that youngsters may not be able to figure out 1/4 and 1/2 make a 3/4. So anyway, now some brown sugar. I have a new bag, but The chunks do dissolve, and I think there's about 3/4 of a bag in here. Whenever you get your brown sugar, you want to really crunch it down in there. And that was just a little light. I'm going to dump the rest of it in just because I can. Okay. Now for the noisy part. I want to let it get good and creamy. While it's doing that, I can put in a teaspoon of vanilla and 2 large eggs. I have vanilla. We like the real stuff. The baked stuff just doesn't quite cut it for us. To each their own, though. And now then, 2 eggs. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. The power of a high-speed mixer. Now then, while it's going slow, we're going to add our flour mix. It has baking soda and salt and all the little good things that it requires to make our cookies actually become good cookies. And you kind of got to strip it down from the side sometime. Now then, as you can see, our batter looks pretty creamy, pretty good. And I'm going to put in some walnuts. Maybe. So, you see my handful. That's probably a little less than a cup. And then I'm going to take a small one. So I put in about a cup and a 1/4. Or something like that. Use your best judgment. You know, like my wife and I, we like nuts. Of course, we are nuts, but that's still, the verdict's still out on that one. So, anyway, now then, we're gonna dig out our old scissors and open up this package of chocolate chips and just dump those babies in there. So y'all have to remind me, 10 minutes, that's how long we gotta cook them. Just making sure everything's good and mixed up. Okay. That's our batter. See, our batter isn't that pretty. So, let's put some on some sheets here. There's enough butter in there that you really don't have to grease your sheets. But I myself, I have these black whatever, and I find it a little bit easier to deal with once that they're lightly coated with, this is baking Pam. Supposed to have flour in it, but I don't see no flour, so I must have bought the wrong one. Because it does say baking made with flour. Or they cheated me, or it's all stuck in the bottom. Should have just got out the Crisco. Anyway. So, we got our cookies all mixed up. Ready to go. Glasses off? Okay. Anyway, so now let's transfer them to some cookie sheets and make things turn out real. Okay. I moved a couple of items here. Kitchen cleanup, always fun. Okay, let me see if I can get a good angle here. I believe that might... Yeah, that's going to work. Yep. And I would turn on more light, but alas, no more light. Anyway, if you don't have one of these little gizmos, it's like a little ice cream scoop. It's kind of cool, but kind of sucks too. But I've been using them, and they've been working okay for me. But what you do is get, as you can see, it's not perfect. Anyway, then just kind of squeegee it out of there. This kind of makes you, unless you're messy like me, makes you uniform cookies, which, I don't know, more modern, that's what we are. How about that? A hippie with a modernistic sense. Now, takes a little time, but like I said, they work out pretty good. And whenever I just do them myself on balls and stuff, I found that I get about 12 to a sheet. Using this little baby, I seem to get 15. So, just a little more convenient with the space. And yes, it is time consuming. But that's cool. See? See there? We got 15 cookies on there. Now, and how many minutes do I need to cook them? Y'all were supposed to remember that. Ten minutes. Actually, I think the package says 9 to 11. What I usually do is, well, I know my oven. That makes a difference. I know my oven. And anyway, I know that 10 minutes that the centers will be pretty much done, and the bottom of them are just turning brown on these sheets. Now, different cookie sheets cook different ways. I'm sure that you all know that. My mother used to have bright aluminum, whatever, sheets, and shoot, well, kind of like me, I probably had these sheets for 25 years, but she used them for most of my childhood. I don't know where they went. I was stupid whenever the estate come along. I didn't. Material things just didn't matter. Well, they really don't now either. I say that. Anyway. Okay. So we got our cookies all loaded onto sheets, and we got it on our fingers so we can lick it. Anyway, now then, I'm going to stuff these babies in our oven. Say hello to the oven. Hi, Mr. Oven. How you doing today? Anyway. I turned on the oven. I forgot to space the racks. But, easy little thing here. There we go. Now, I'm going to stuff those on the top. And these on the bottom. Then my timer's right there, and I'm going to go 10. And call that cookie cooking time. So anyway, I will be back whenever the cookies are done, and I've let them cool a little bit, and then you can see what they look like. Thank you. Hello, we're back. Anyway, cookies have been in the oven for 10 minutes, and whenever they're done, they'll be kind of fluffy looking on top, and then after they've been out for about 2 or 3 minutes, you can see they're not fluffy, and the pan is still very hot. Yes. Anyway, but what I use a steel spatula, and you can put these on a wire rack or straight onto the platter. I have wire racks. I thought that I would just do them on the platter, even though I kind of had to wash the platter because we had cupcakes on it from a previous thing. Anyway, let's see. Angles, my goodness. Anyway, they're still very soft, so you got to be gentle. But see, those are nice size cookies. I can sit, eat 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel guilty. Don't care. That's part of life. I'm retired. There used to be a time whenever I cared. No longer. So, and yes, that pan's still a little warm too, but that's okay. Oh, and after I get all these cookies off of here, we'll reload the pan, which of course you don't need to watch. Let me reload the pan. Oh, and calorie breakage. Whenever they break like that, some of the calories leak out. So that's a good thing. See? Always a free one to eat. So there's 29 cookies. Now you're saying he put 15 on each sheet. But I ate one. And it's very tasty, let me tell you. Melts in my mouth. Anyway. Thank you. It's been fun. I don't know if I'll add to this or not, but thank you.